So this Blair girl is a real cray-cray. Right. Alright, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, by the title, we are playing episode, again, y'all's favorite. It's Wednesday, so we're playing it. But we are playing chapter 4 of My Sister's Crush 2. It's getting better as the story goes on, and y'all are starting to like Axel too, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Some of y'all are still Team Harley, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what team will be on. I don't know, guys. I like both of them right now, and I don't know who I'm gonna choose, so I guess we'll figure out as the story goes. But let's just play the game and see what happens in today's episode. Okay. Okay, so chapter 4. Oh, Harley looks like he's having a great time. Okay, I know that's not how the song goes, but that's how it goes in my head, okay? Someone is feeling better after his bathroom trip. That's all well and good, but breaking out into song at random times is a super obnoxious habit. Yeah. What? You break out into songs all the time? Yeah, but when I do it, it's adorable and endearing. Right. So I guess it's safe to say you feel better after you went to the bathroom and didn't puke? Harley! There's no need to shout. I'm right here. So I guess I can assume you had a good time then. Hell yeah. At least I think I did. Oh my god, I can't remember. I don't like this ride, mommy. I want off. I knew I should have paid more attention to all those after school specials. Being drunk's for punks. Now you're sounding more like yourself. I'm serious, think about it for a second. You spend your money and endanger your health just to act like a dork and feel like shit the next day. What do you have to show for it except some memories that you may or may not even remember? The cons outweigh the pros, if you ask me. Leave it to you to think mature responsibility even when you're slouched. But there might be truth in there somewhere. I had a pretty good time and all I had were my spreaderitas. I had a good time too. Yeah, I think we all saw what a good time you were having. Since, you know, you brought it up and everything. What's her name anyway? For your information, Nosy, her name is Coco. Oh, why are they making that face? Are they okay? Both of you need to quiet down. Your thoughts are too loud. No, seriously, what's her name? Oh, Harley's knocked out. No, seriously, that's her name. Sorry, it's not some neato name like Axel. So tell me, do we like Miss Cocoa Puff? We like her just fine. We exchanged numbers, so we'll see how it goes. I have to admit, I can't remember the last time someone flirted with me. Me too, sis. Me too. You can at least try to hide the I told you so written on your face, Axel. Do you blame me? I did tell you so. Okay, so it was your idea to go out in the first place. I'll give you that, and I'll admit that I appreciate it. But at least you didn't try to interfere once we got there. Right. Because he wasn't the one who told Coco to go up to you at all. I appreciate that too, by the way. Yeah, we look so guilty right now. For sure, no problem. I'm glad it all worked out. I can't wait to get to know Cocoa Puff.
For God's sake, her name is not Cocoa Puff. It's Coco.
Coco. Yes, please. What? What the hell are you talking about? I distinctly heard something about hot cocoa. You know how much I love hot cocoa. Sorry, bro. I don't carry around hot cocoa in my pants pocket. I'm sorry to say. Ooh, there may not be any cocoa, but there's definitely something very hot in the backseat. Harley? Drunk Harley has... Whew, he's really out there. Too bad I'm not back there to show you how hot I think you are, pretty lady. Sir? Remember, Axel, you're taking the high road tonight. You can be mature and responsible too. The question is, how would someone mature and responsible handle this situation? Brake check? What would sober Harley do? WWSHD. Hee. What the hell, Axel? Slow down.
Brake check.
How did I know? Because I do that all the time to my siblings. Ouch! Yes, the brakes are working just fine. We're ready to proceed. Axel, you did that on purpose. Relax, the dashboard broke his fall. What just happened? Dick move. Oh, whatever. When his head hurts tomorrow, he'll blame it on the hangover. A few minutes later. Now remember, I don't think our parents are here, but I don't know for sure. So be quiet. That's pretty ironic coming from you. See that? You're already failing. Just wait until Cocoa Puff hears about this. Stop calling her there. Shh. I hate you. Both of y'all need to shut the hell up. I love it when you get bossy like that, Peaches. Ew. Why does my head hurt so much? Moving on, just out of curiosity, how mad would your parents be exactly? I'd really prefer not to find out. My parents have been really patient about a lot of things, but even they have their limits. Mom and dad can't see me like this. I don't want to die. I didn't even get my hot cocoa. Dramatic ass. They wouldn't kill you. You're their pride and joy. Well, that's a relief. It's me they'd kill. They're about one more poor life choice away from being done with my shit completely. Your parents love you just as much as they love Harley. I know they love me. I'm just not entirely convinced that they like me all that much. Not that I really blame them. I cause a lot of trouble. I guess I'm not always that easy to love. I disagree. Loving you is one of the easiest things I've ever done, brother. I need a Harley in my life. I do, but he's a dog. I love you too, Harley. Remind me not to get you drunk again. You get weird. Did I just hear you say you got Harley drunk? Oh shit. Hey mom, hey dad.
Axel James Hunter, I'm actually speechless right now.
Does that mean I'm free to go? No. Of course you'd turn this into a joke. I want a son that's exactly like me, I said. That would be a heck of fun, I said. If my father was here right now to see this, he'd laugh so hard at the irony of this moment, he'd piss himself. So that kind of makes my your fault, doesn't it? Oh, Axel. Whoa, tough crowd. I'm sorry, it was just a joke. Everything to you is a joke, Axel. The safety of your brother and your friends is a joke. When you said that we could trust you, it was a joke. But look around you, Axel. Nobody's laughing but you. It's not as bad as it looks, I swear. Really? Because it looks pretty bad. Sneaking out when you knew it was against our wishes was your idea, yes or no? Listen, it's not entirely his fault. Harley, it's okay. It was my idea, yes. Axel, I'm disappointed in you. Look at your brother. How could you allow him to get this drunk? But that's not fair. Oh my god, am I about to witness a murder? Here, I thought it was scary in the camp. What did I miss? Why do mom and dad look so constipated? Just go to bed, Harley. There's no talking to you in this condition. But we will discuss this in the morning. Girls, you go on to bed too. We'd like to have a conversation with Axel alone. Yikes. Sorry. Well, if I gave you life and I can take it away, how to face? Good night, kids. I know I don't fully know what's going on right now, but can I just say something? In Axel's defense, just go to bed, Harley. Yes, go to bed, Harley. We'll talk more tomorrow when you've sobered up. Don't worry about me, bro. I'm a big boy. Just get some sleep and I'll see you tomorrow, alright? So before we get started, can I grab a quick snackety snack? Dying on an empty stomach is just plain sad. So I'm thinking snacky snacks and then smacky smacks. Of course, it is getting late. Maybe we should postpone the whole punishment part. It's like how they say hugs, not drugs. Snackies, not smackies. Samuel, if you laugh right now, I swear on all that is holy that you're next on my shit list. So don't you dare. You have to admit that was pretty funny though. I knew I should have had more wine at dinner. Snackies, not smackies? That's so stupid and so funny. Kind of like me, huh, Dad? Stop talking, Axel, or I swear to God, I'll pee. Wow, I'm sensing some tension. I should just go to bed and let the two of you hash this out.
Get your ass over here, Axel.
If I made a run for it, what would be my chance of survival? Slim to none. Axel James Hunter, if you make me repeat myself one more time. Okay, don't shoot. I'm here. Just tell me how long I have so I can start planning my burial. Don't be silly, Axel. We'd obviously never bury you. We'd cremate you. Samuel, it was a joke. Now, as I was saying, you said before that this wasn't fair. Care to explain why disciplining you for disobeying us is not fair to you? I'm sure he didn't mean it like that, Marie. I'd like to hear that from Axel's mouth, if you don't mind. Axel, tell me what you meant by that. Well, since you asked, I know I've made a lot of mistakes. I can be a lot to handle sometimes, and you two have been more patient than a lot of parents would. Sneaking out was my idea, so I'll take responsibility for that. In retrospect, I should have asked first. But look at me. Notice anything different from when I come home from a party in the past? The short answer is that I'm completely sober. I drank soda the entire night. So I didn't sneak out because I wanted to party, not in the way that you mean. So why did you make Harley get drunk then? That's kind of where I feel like things get unfair. I didn't make Harley do anything. We're practically the same age, for crying out loud. How weak do you think he is that he's incapable of making a decision for himself? Do you honestly think so little of me that I'd force him to drink against his will? The more that time passes, the more I begin to understand how Lola must have felt in her family. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Marie, it's not even remotely the same thing. It's not? From my understanding, everything was always Lola's fault and never Olivia's fault. Lola's mom, Linda, would never hear her side before jumping to conclusions. Let's be honest, you're a heartbeat away from sending me away to that camp just like she did. No wonder why you were such good friends in high school. Oh shit. Trust is earned. Your situation is different than Lola's, Axel. If your mother was like Linda, you would have been shipped off ages ago. You're right. I'm sorry, Mom. All I meant is that Lola felt like her voice never mattered much in her family. She talked about how lonely that made her feel. To be honest, that's a loneliness I understand, because I don't feel like my voice matters that much either. Not as much as Harley's. Oh, Axel, that's not true. Your voice matters to both of us. I hear what you're saying, Axel. If that's really how you feel, then we're obviously not as good at being parents as I thought. You're great parents, don't get me wrong. I'm really lucky in a lot of ways. I'm sorry for sneaking out. I promise I'll work more on communicating. Families don't have to see eye to eye all the time to be a family. I wouldn't bother if I didn't worry. The reason I worry is because I love you so much. I just want you to be safe. How about from here on out, we all try to do better? Fair? That's fair. Go ahead and get some sleep, son. We can talk more tomorrow. Solid idea, Dad. Good night. I love you guys. Oh, and one last thing.
You're all grounded.
Party in the house. Woo woo! Party in the house, huh? Thanks for the neato idea. Yeah. The next morning, I don't like this girl. Morning, Lev! Beautiful day, isn't it? Did you sleep on this bench all night? Whatever for? I didn't mean to fall asleep, thank you very much. How can I sleep with a sociopath in the room with me? Well, that's just hurtful. I'd hate for you to be uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm sure you're real bent out of shape about it. So what's your plan exactly, Lev? Surely you must have one. Meaning neither of us knows just how long we'll be stuck with each other in here. You have to put a little trust in me sometimes. No, I don't. The drool in your chin and the bags under your eyes say different, Lev. You've definitely looked better, that's for sure. You must be exhausted. Just stay away from me. But I was hoping we could have breakfast together. But no hard feelings. Maybe I'll just go see if my good friend Safi wants to have breakfast with me. I know what you're doing, Blair. You're trying to use Safi to bait me. Bait you into what? Do you know how paranoid you sound? You basically admitted to me that you were using Safi to prove a point to me that you're in control. Whatever you're planning, it's not going to work. Well, I guess there's nothing to worry about then. I'd love to stay in chat roomy, but I have someone to see. Blair Chapman, come with me. Me? What seems to be the problem? I don't know, but the warden wants to see you in his office. Oh, okay. I'm sure he just wants to officially welcome me to the camp. He'll love me just like everyone else does. Yeah, don't count on that. What's that about, I wonder? Will she actually manage to manipulate my father too? Safi, what the hell is your problem now, Olivia? I don't have much time to explain, but you have to stay away from Blair. This again? I thought I made myself clear already. I know. We're not friends and you don't trust me. You can be friends with who you want. You're a strong, independent woman. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it already. So why are we having this conversation right now? Why are you still freaking out that I'm friends with Blair? Whatever history the two of you have, leave me out of it. You mean how you left me out of it when you gossiped to Blair about why I'm in here? I'm sorry about that, okay? She said y'all used to be friends and she said she was curious. I still think you're being a drama queen about it. Your drama with your sister is common knowledge around here by now. It was only a matter of time before someone told her. Yeah, but you of all people, I know we're not friends or anything, but I thought we were, you know, whatever. That's besides the point. For your own good, stay away from Blair. You're gonna be let out soon. You don't want anything to mess that up. Is that a threat? What are you up to now, Olivia? Nothing. Blair, for the last time, Olivia, I'm your sister's friend, not yours. Besides, Blair hasn't given me a reason to doubt her, so just leave me alone. Oh God. The one time I'm telling the truth and nobody believes me. That's what happens when you're the girl who cries wolf. This is karma, isn't it? Blair was right about one thing. I really am alone. Meanwhile, I have to be careful how I handle this conversation with Blair. Olivia seems to have so much hostility towards her, and I need to know if it's going to be a problem. But I have to make sure I'm speaking as the warden and not as Olivia's father. If the other kids here found out that she was the warden's daughter, it wouldn't be good for her. She'd even be more of a target than she already might be. Come in, please. You wanted to see me, Warden, sir? Yes, I did. Blair Chapman, right? I like to speak one-on-one with all of our new arrivals. So how are you adjusting to life here? It's not exactly the Hilton, is it? But it could be worse, I suppose. I try to stay positive and maybe some of that positivity will come back to me. Well, that's a good attitude to have. Oh, don't fall for her tricks. You can already tell that she's not trustworthy. Trust me. You're rooming with Olivia Burke, right? Oh, you mean Liv? We used to go to school together. We were the best of friends. It's nice having someone here that I know. Only, never mind. Forget I said anything. Is there a problem? If there is, as the warden, I need to know. Well, I don't know. I certainly don't want to speak negatively of an old friend like Liv. It's just that she's changed from how I remember her. It's just she's so angry all the time. It's true, Olivia has had some issues with her temper, but I think she's actually made some progress while she's been here. You think so? Is there any reason in particular you disagree? She's just been so mean and hateful towards me. I think she might be jealous that I become friends with Safi. I've tried so hard to befriend her, but she can't see past her anger. I just hope she doesn't cause any problems. Should I be worried about the two of you? Thanks, but I'm sure I'll get through to her. I know my friend is still in there somewhere. Just try not to push her too hard. In my experience, it's not a good idea to poke the bear. With Olivia, you need to learn when she needs pushed and when she needs space. You sound like you know Olivia pretty well. You know, you kind of look like the Burke twins too. Isn't that funny? Do I? I guess I never noticed. Uh-huh. Why do I get the feeling there's something you're not telling me? As far as knowing Olivia, I'm the warden. It's kind of my job to know the kids that come in here. Over time, I'm sure I'll get to know you too. Looking forward to it. Was there anything else, Warden sir? I'd like to go to breakfast if you don't mind. No, that's fine. We'll talk more later. Lovely to meet you, sir. You too, Blair. Oof, that was close. Did she suspect anything? Yeah, kind of, and this bitch seems crazy. Well, that was certainly educational. For example, I learned that our warden has a soft spot for Liv. He's hiding something, and I'm going to find out what. But first, I have something else I need to take care of. Or should I say someone? So this Blair girl is a real cray-cray. Unlike her, you can just get the vibes. She already explained last story why we don't like her, because she's using Safi. Basically, she's just a crazy bitch, okay? We don't like her at all, so no. This episode was okay. It was more like being lectured and all that. It wasn't really that eventful, if you know what I mean. But it just kind of gave like a backstory, I guess. Like it gives like extra development of the characters, I guess. I don't know, but it was still good. Hopefully next episode is better than this and has more drama. I wonder who she's talking about, who she has to take care of. It's probably Safi or Olivia. I feel like it's Safi though. I feel like something's gonna happen because she's not the nicest person. Anyways, yeah. But I hope y'all liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe down below. I love y'all. Don't forget to love yourself. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out, scouts. Bye.